This is EA Sports. PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Hello again and welcome, Rich Lerner, alongside my friend and colleague Frank Novello, here in the state of Washington, getting ready for a wonderful day of golf. Chambers Bay, the site of the action. And Frank, what can you tell us about this course?
Well, if you're not looking at the golf course today, you can certainly look at the scenery, which is fantastic today. The water is just glistening. Those Olympic mountains are just standing out there in the background. But once your mind drifts back to the golf course, you're going to have your game today. Firm and fast, going to play like a true lynx.
Is the wind a factor?
It is. You get some of those cross breeze holes, then all of a sudden you really better know exactly how you're striking the ball.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Pretty good shot right there. Settles in over the putt. Even par early on. Now at the second and a medium-length par 4, Frank.
To the left, rather long, skinny green here. Well bunkered all the way down the left side. Really anything down the right and the natural contours of the land should kick that ball a little to the left.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Shouldn't be a problem here. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. At the third tee now, Frank, and what are we staring at here?
This green is anything other than symmetrical, so be very, very cautious on where the flag is. Anything in the middle of the green you can putt to the corners, well, if you can call them corners, more like ragtails, but beautiful par 3. Yeah, it was a little over-ambitious.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Just a couple of feet. -1 for the day. Frank, here on the fourth tee, you get a good look, don't you, at what Chambers Bay really is all about.
It's framed beautifully, Rich, by the bunkers there, left, short, off the tee, plus the ones down the right side. You can see everything in front of you, but the hole does bend to the right. This is another one where you've got a generous fairway, but don't be fooled by that. It's fairway first.
Tough par 4 measuring 495 yards. Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Let's see what the dominant number 1 player can do. Rory McIlroy now on the approach shot. That looked like a miss hit, Frank.
The lie was okay. It's a little surprising. Maybe wrong club.
Ready for his third shot. Needs to hit this close. Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
Well, the fourth hole looks like it's going to claim another victim.
Trying to get out of here with just one dropped shot. This is for bogey. So with that, the score is now at even par. Frank, it's kind of fun to swing away on an elevated tee like this, the 5th here at Chambers Bay.
It looks straight away. It certainly does. And under 500 yards, so it gives you a chance, plus that elevation. You should be able to knock one down there. The hole pinches in, though, with those bunkers left and right. And there's just one bunker in the front of this green. And that, as you can guess, should be avoided.
Be careful. They call this hole free fall. Not too bad, about 25 feet away. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt. That's a par, and that keeps the scorecard clean, still even for the round. Getting set to hit the tee shot here at the 6th at Chambers Bay. Frank, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee here?
There's a nice dune down that left side that sort of gives you a good line that you can work the ball off here. But remember, this is a links golf course, so you don't try anything down the left. Let that ball sort of kick its way back towards the middle of the fairway. A lengthy par 4, though, at 495.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Birdie try up next. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Oh, how did that miss?
Are you kidding me? I mean, that one was dead center. Well, he knew it right from the start. Just a poor putt. Blemish on the scorecard. A bogey. On the 7th tee now, it is over 500 yards from the back tee.
Yeah, this is called humpback, and you can see why there's all those mounds and undulations between you and the hole, plus all that amazing bunkering down the right side. All to be avoided, really. If you can do that, then you get a decent look at this green. But yeah, you've mentioned it, 500-plus yards. It's going to play longer than that uphill.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
On the green and in play. Good shot.
It's no snack, though.
That is a painful bogey at the 7th hole. Well, not going to make par here. He needs this to only give up one. Good stroke. Just came up empty. Just a little tap in here. So, with that, 3 over par now for the round. Now to the 8th and a long par 5, Frank.
Fortunately, there's no bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole looks a little narrow off the tee, but get down there, you're going to realize that's a fairly generous fairway. There's a little bit of mounding in this green, too, that actually slopes it back towards the player. So use that to your advantage.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from that.
Good swing, good shot yet again. It's a pretty good shot. That ball settles in about 13 feet away.
You'd like to think unlucky for some, but birdie putt coming up.
You hate to miss the short ones. Ouch. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Oh, what happened there, Frank? So he has that for bogey. I can't help but think that the double bogey back on the 7th hole seems to have shaken his confidence. Frank, the 9th hole is called Olympus. Feels as though Russell Crowe should be standing on the tee, starring in some sort of a movie about the Greek gods.
I knew you'd go like Titans in that down here. But this golf course is for the mere mortals, Rich. This isn't for the Greek gods and the Titans of the world. They might think they are, but this is for you and me. This is for everybody. 36 handicappers. We can all play here. That's as bad a shot as I've seen for a long while.
Not enough on that one.
Yeah, it just seemed to baby it.
Frank, here we go again. Another shot from the rough.
Yeah, let's see if he learned his lesson.
Well, that's what the great ones do. From the rough, they use their skill and their strength to get it out and get it close. Are you kidding me? He just missed that. I cannot believe that. That was such a short putt. Couple shots over par. Played very poorly on the front, but still a chance to get it back here on the back nine.
Yeah, this is where you just simply have to eradicate what's being. Golf is that game of keep doing what's in front of you. Keep moving, one step at a time.
In the fairway here at the 10th, nice way to start off the back nine. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
That will be a great look at birdie. Shouldn't be a problem here. Wow, I thought that was in. Nudge this one home, finish it up. This golf course has been demanding today, and the scores reflect that. 7 over par. Getting set to tee off at the 11th hole, long par 4, 537 yards. Frank, how do you play this hole, with a bazooka?
Yeah, try and take that June out of play, that's for sure, in the middle of the fairway. Bunkers down the left are more for scenic rather than, they're not really problematic for the player off the tee. Just, as I said, hit it over that June, and then really there's a ridge in the middle of the screen, so you've got to be on the right level.
The 11th hole, Frank, what's the right way to get at it?
Just got to be cognizant of that ridge that cuts through the middle of the screen that sort of turns this green into one simple green into all these little complex sort of sections. That's the biggest thing, but that's also, you realize very, very quickly, you're playing links golf today.
So, third shot now for Rory McIlroy. Frank, it hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he was thinking on that.
Fourth shot. That is a tremendous shot right there. Touch and nerve. He had it all, and he has the bottom of the barrel. Measuring 311 yards, the 12th, Frank, seems to offer an opportunity for a player to do something pretty dramatic here.
Yeah, it's called the Narrows. Really, it should be called the Temptation, because what player stands on a tee knowing he can reach and doesn't take up the gauntlet?
What a display of power and precision off the tee. On the green here on the par 4, in one.
When you consider the length of that putt, it was a good putt.
12 feet still to go. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Oh my gosh, that hurts. Oh man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Trying to limit the damage here. This putt is for bogey. Then a rocky round. Now at the 13th hole here at Chambers Bay, and Frank, this one bends to the right, par 4.
It doesn't mean that you have to cut it or move the ball in that direction. Ideally, really, anything down the left side of the fairway would be well suited for this hole. There is a central bunker that sort of protects the front middle of this green. You can go in left of that or right of that, but this is a beefy par 4. 4 on the card, and you are not losing ground.
It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. That's good stuff right there. Wonderful approach, and now a really good look at birdie. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Now playing the second here at the par 4. Down, little Sheba, down! Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just ride a par down at the end of the hole, don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
My goodness, what does a guy have to do to make a putt out here? Well, Frank, it's our job to get excited.
You can't when you leave it short, though.
I'm sad.
He's making my job hard.
You can see the look of disgust, and it's justifiable. It's a double bogey.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Not quite what he was hoping for, the tee shot in the bunker. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that.
This is an awkward length.
10 over par for the day. Now to the Chambers Bay, and Frank, it is pretty short hole. What are the chances to come out of here with a birdie?
Well, you've just come off the short 15th. You can get on a little bit of a run here, providing you get in the fairway first. You're not going to have an overly long second shot here. But once again, this is a precision hole, a little bit like 15. This is a tabletop green, so you're going to have to be right on the money with that second shot.
Frank, now a pretty short shot here into the 16th.
Yeah, green, anything other than flat. Very narrow, skinny green. It also slopes left to right. You can use that to your advantage.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. Settles in over the putt.
How did that not go in?
Boy, that hurts right there, Frank.
Yeah, he's got to knuckle down now, though, because, we've seen it before, Rich. 2 putts turn into 3, 4. So make sure you can limit the damage here.
Just 2 holes left to play. Now a par 3, the 17th, 218 yards, and all sorts of trouble, Frank, down that right.
Well, if you weren't beached at the 16th, then there's a chance you can be derailed, which is what this hole's called, at 17. Difficult par 3. You can see the bunker there in front, and once again, wind conditions. This is going to probably require one of the best tee shots, especially in the closing stages of a US Open. This is not going in the intended direction.
Might need GPS to find it. What was he thinking there?
I have no earthly idea.
Well, once you hit double the par, it's time to just pick up and move on. Now to the 18th hole. Frank, everyone wants to finish in style.
Yeah, the home hole here, once again you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realize that Chambers Bay was designed as a walking golf course, and it was designed to have fun and test every department of your game. 18 will do that. It probably gives you more trouble on both sides of the hole than any other hole in the golf course.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. And this one's sweet, Frank. Super. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Shouldn't be a problem here. He's going to beat himself up on the way to the next tee. You don't miss those putts. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
So they'll tap in. Well, you almost lose count at this point. Safe to say, not under par. In fact, well over par.